Hi guys, welcome back to True Crime and Tarot. Um, so there's three words that come to mind when I think of the Wells, Don and Candace. And that's addiction, abuse, and lies. Those are truly the three things that I think of. Every time I think of them, one of those three things comes to mind. The addiction has been obvious since day one. We all saw that on the news. Everybody, I think there's very few people that didn't notice that Candace was not sober, that she was high on something. I personally think it was opiates, but she was definitely high on something, and Don was not sober either. And that spoke volumes. I mean, your daughter is missing, and you are both high or drunk or both on a news station. So that tells you a lot. And then it's just gotten worse from there. You know, we watch them on live streams. We've watched them time and again on live streams, drunk, high. You can only imagine what those children live through. We see this on live streams on YouTube, and we don't even know these people. And it's shocking. It's unbelievable. So just imagine these people being your parents, and you live with them. I guarantee those children are going to have traumas for a very long time. And I hope that they get the help that they need to overcome, what their parents showed them and taught them. As far as the lies, where do we start? Where do we start? Because the lies started on day one, too. The lies started right from that newscast. They lied in the same sentence. Candace says that Summer wanted to cut her hair. She wanted to be like her and the boys. And immediately after she says this, and I don't mean to laugh, but it's preposterous. Don says, "Oh, she's been trying to cut her hair. She kept doing it, and Candace cut her hair so she didn't feel bad." They're so high that they're not even fully realizing what they're saying. They're just, excuse my French, but they're talking out of their ass. They really are. They have pulled pranks on Don's sister. This was apparently funny. This was apparently funny to do this to a woman that Don sexually assaulted as a child. The lies are just enormous with them, and they're never ending. I said it in my last live stream, but I'm going to say it again. I feel sorry for anyone that is first coming into looking into this case, because it's just the most dramatic thing I've ever seen. You have the parents drunk and high all over YouTube doing live streams, which is ridiculous. Late at night, the dad even getting pulled over drunk and going to jail on a live stream. It's mind-boggling. This case, and you know what? I followed the Vallow case. If any of you guys know about the Vallow case, you know how completely insane that case was, or is. Because we haven't even gotten to trial yet. But this case, it just continually leaves me tongue-tied. And I'm not one to get tongue-tied easily. So, and the last thing, abuse. You know, the abuse is horrendous. We've heard stories of Candace being abusive towards Summer, not allowing her to have candy, but allowing her brothers to, slapping her, squeezing her hand really hard. We've heard all of this stuff, that there was a jealousy issues with Candace and her 5-year-old daughter. That speaks volumes about Candace's mind, the way she thinks. If your 5-year-old daughter is your competition, there is something very mentally wrong here. And I know I'm not telling you guys breaking news, but I'm just saying. And then the abuse with Don. You know, Don hit Candace on a live stream. We all heard this. The abuse. Abuse is huge with this family. God knows what these boys have been through. And I will tell you that I was listening to a live stream last night, and Sweetie Pilo, who I love, I've always loved her channel. You should subscribe to her. I love her channel. But Sweetie Pilo, if you don't know who she is, look her up. She did an interview with Dudley, and that was the guy that Don kept throwing under the bus and saying, you know, how terrible he was and this and that. She finally got him to do an interview. Well, actually, I think it was Donna Serafina that did it, I believe. Or maybe it was Sweetie Pilo. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm sorry. Either way, Dudley was interviewed, and she is gonna upload that, hopefully today. But she did leave a little bit of it, about 40 some seconds of it, and the live stream that I was watching last night, they said that what was it? Sure, I've totally lost track of thought. I am sorry. My brain goes 100 miles an hour sometimes. I don't really want to say this creator's name. I really would prefer. I guess I should just stop here, because this is really what I'm thinking about. I don't want to not give credit to anyone. That's not my intention. It's just I'm not really here to get involved with other creators or any kind of drama. That's just not what I'm here for. I like true crime, and I also happen to love tarot. So, those are the things I want to talk about, and so I don't want to name drop people or anything like that, because I've seen live streams where people go in there and they say things that aren't true, or long story short, I just really don't want to be involved in any kind of thing like that. So, with that said, this creator that I was watching last night on live stream, she said that Sweetie Pilo told her that, and I don't mind mentioning Sweetie Pilo, because I've never seen her in any sort of drama or anything like that. But this creator, I'm trying to get to this point, I'm sorry. This creator said that Sweetie Pilo told her that Dudley said that Don would bring his 11-year-old son, and I'm not sure what son that would be, because I'm not sure how old Wyatt is. I know that Josie's 13, so maybe this guy got the ages wrong. I'm not really sure. But Dudley said that Don would bring his son to the job and he would smoke weed with him. That just, if that is true, is just, it disgusts me. I'll just go ahead and say it. It just disgusts me. That's wrong. Why would you do this? In my opinion, that's abusive. You are abusing your child. You're abusing their body. You're abusing their mind. You are using substances, illegal substances, with your young child. And for what? Why would you do this? So it doesn't really surprise me, though. I mean, because we're talking about Don Wells. And I don't think Don Wells has a lot of boundaries. People without boundaries, they tend to fall into addiction and they're abusive because they don't have boundaries. They don't know when to stop. They don't know where the line is. And Candace is the exact same way. She just doesn't seem to have any sort of boundaries or know where, she doesn't know what's appropriate. These two people, even sober, I find them disturbing. I find them scary. As parents, I would truly hate to see their boys go back to them. I don't want to be morbid, but I want to be realistic that I do not believe that Summer is alive. I do think that she is deceased. I hope with everything in me that that child is found and laid to rest properly. Yeah, that's what I have to say about the Wells today. Abuse, addiction, it's all there. And it's just sad. There's something about Summer that gripped us all. There's something about her. It's kind of, I think a lot of us know that her life was not good. And I think a lot of us would have loved to have stepped in and helped her somehow out of that situation, out of a house with two addicts for parents, active addicts, two abusive, active addict parents. Okay, guys. Until the next one. Bye.